Another day, another story. The right of every child. I used to think that I was quite unfortunate to have been born in a family like mine. My mother, a single parent, earns enough to send us to school. Our home is decent, and we are able to eat 3 meals a day. I was even able to enjoy the privilege of owning a phone and other technologies, but I was never satisfied. Still, I wanted more. I wanted to live in a home where we are able to buy everything we want, not just the necessities. All this time I have grown greedy with wanting a luxurious life, yet I have never even realized that things could be worse. The kind of worse in which other people see the world as a dark place of having to sacrifice a piece of themselves little by little in order to survive. What makes it devastating is that this could come from the mind of a young child. Online sexual exploitation of children, OSCC, have been prevalent throughout the years. Unfortunately, it has become even more so with today's technology. After several readings and viewings about this matter, I am once again reminded of how brutal and dark the world can be for those unfortunate children. It really puts us into a certain perspective of how privileged we are in our daily lives as compared to them. While I may be worrying for my upcoming exam, they aren't even given the chance to worry about education. While I may be worrying about what to do and who to become in my future, they aren't even given the choice of future. In the Philippines, studies by UNICEF's National Statistics Office show, an estimated 60,000 to 100,000 children are involved in the sex industry, LES, 2014. And even up until now, the numbers continue to increase. The Department of Justice, DOJ, Office of Cybercrime received at least 600,000 cyber tips of sexual images of Filipino children in 2018. This is more than a 1,000% increase from the previous 45,645 in 2017. According to UNICEF and the Child Rights Network, it has been reported that a number of factors in the Philippines allow for easy proliferation of OSEC. These include, widespread poverty and resorting to OSEC as a form of income, cheap internet and smartphones, ability to speak English well, wide availability of money remittance centers, prevailing norms of secrecy, lack of parental supervision, sometimes caused by parents having to work abroad, lack of resources to investigate and prosecute perpetrators, and rescue and rehabilitate victims. All of these lead to children having to give up on their hopes and dreams for a better future in order to survive because that is what has been taught to them by their families. According to UNICEF, they noted the alarming involvement of children's own family members as a crime facilitator, turning it into a family business. The same family who is supposed to be your primary caregiver, supporter, and protector in this world. Not only do the families condone and normalize said act, but even the community is also unable to do much because of how helpless they are against it. Victims, as a way of asking for help, would confide to their teachers, but the teachers can only do so little. Years and years of condoning said act has shown of how much our ethics and morals decline for the sake of earthly possessions. We haven't even taken into full consideration of what it's truly like to be the victims. Imagine being in the shoes of those children. Being innocent and weak, they do not know where to run or what to do. Some victims may even opt to think that what they are doing is the right thing because that is what their parents and peers are telling them to do. And others completely know what they are doing is wrong, yet unable to escape. Living wouldn't mean the same to those children anymore. They have already been scarred so young, so fast that every day in their lives they would have to deal with it silently. Those years of physical and emotional trauma wouldn't be completely gone even if justice has been served. It would continue to live within them and would continue to haunt them in the deepest, darkest parts of their mind. Which is why I am personally grateful for those people who dedicate their life in helping the victims, such as PRETA Foundation, Save the Children, World Vision, and many more. It requires time, passion, and a lot of sacrifices to be one of the heroes in helping the unfortunate children. And I know that we can be a part of this too. It starts small, but the reward will last more than a lifetime. Thank you for watching.